Okay, good morning. Let me just check that everything is working here. Yeah, here we go. So, am I live? Yeah, looks like that. I am live. Great. Okay, so that is working. So, let's see. And nobody is watching me. You're obviously all funding ready. That is so great. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, I know this, of course, will be also recorded. So let me just start with welcoming everybody. My name is Dagmar Breiling-Murray. I'm here the CEO and funding strategist at Funding Connection, and we assist now I'm assisting for over 15 years entrepreneurs to raise capital in South Africa. I've done similar things in Europe, in Germany, with the German government and the European Union funds available. Okay, yes, and I have some viewers in here. Good morning. So I'm not talking to myself anymore. How exciting. Okay. Let me just ask you to write a comment just for me to know that you can hear and see me. So it should work. I checked before, but you never know. Okay. And then we will just dive into it about the funding readiness. How this is working for all the new guys here. Feel free to write your questions into the comments. I will answer them as I go along. So, and I'm here to assist and to help. Definitely one of my missions and visions. So, helping entrepreneurs start and grow their business here in South Africa. I'm living here. I love this country. I want to stay here. So let's make sure that these things, that the economy is thriving here. Lenny, loud and clear. Pleasure. Tammy, I can hear and see you. Lovely. Alex, good morning. Okay. One of our, I think Alex, you're here each and every morning, so Monday morning, so seldom that you're missing here is session. Okay, so funding readiness. Okay, so I'm just thinking about how to do that best. The first thing first part what you need is a strong business plan, a strong business model, and if the business model needs to be strong, and you need to have the supporting documents for this. Okay, Shamima, okay, good morning. Amba is there, greetings, good morning. Amba is one of our funding consultant. He sits in Mpangeni, absolutely experienced. So if you need a meeting in the area of Mpangeni, he's definitely the right person to talk to. Okay, so business plans, absolutely critical. I have a great team here, and they are able to do that. Somebody who does the research, financial forecast. Michelle is our business plan consultant here. She has the meetings with the clients and oversees the whole project per client. Okay. We are writing minimum 30 business plans, 30 to 50 business plans a month. So just to give you a little bit of an idea what we are able and capable to do here, we are submitting definitely on a weekly basis to all the different specifically government institutions. There are other funds we are also using, but the majority clearly goes to government institutions. And we know what they want to see, we know how they work. We are also one of the first to get, of course, then the feedback if they change something. That's nothing new, so these things are happening, so that is We are always have our fingers on the pulse. We know what's happening there. We can tell you, oh, now they want it like this. Let's prepare the business plan accordingly, and your application, of course, too. Yeah. Okay, so one big part is definitely the business plan, and I'm sure you also get this. I'm getting always on Facebook all these ads for do your business plan in 15 minutes. Okay, I hate to write my own business plan. I'm using AI and do this. Okay, and I'm always curious. And if you know me, then you know I'll tell you the truth. I will let you know this is a good alternative, or sadly needs to tell you this is not so good alternative. Politely. Okay, so I just said, okay, let me just try this. I tried a couple of different AIs. What we are doing is still faster, it's still better, and so specifically this 15-minute business plans, it's crazy. People, don't even waste your time on this. It's not going to work. Okay. Then I'm also seeing, I personally tried this. I used one of our questionnaires from a client. I said, okay, put this information into this, what they are asking me. And then most of the information, some of the not most, but there were plenty of information they didn't even ask me. We know is critical. Okay. And lots of times when I'm getting them from clients, obviously they used AI generated business plans. It reads then under this topic you need to explain who are your clients and who will you approach, how will you approach them. That's not a business plan. These are the questions you need to answer in a business plan. Yeah. So if you want to do that really on your own, let me tell you, my templates, my explanation, this small little course what I created are definitely better for you, because I'm also explaining how to get the information, and this AI, of course, it just asked you, okay, who are you? What is your experience? And then people just write experience in there, but they don't understand what sort of experience needs to be in there, so if you want to run a pharmaceutical company and you said you started as a gardener, good for you, so please don't misunderstand me, it's great, but it's not relevant, so don't start at home. We always said at Adam and Eve. Okay, so my sister always did that when she started, I don't know, eons ago, and just think about what's relevant. And that is definitely something where I'm guiding you also through my I think it's still 500 Rand course, how to draft a business plan, your DIY course. And I'm explaining this, and this AI definitely is not explaining, it's just asking questions. And if you don't understand why they need to have this information, you're running in the wrong direction. Tivlulawi, good morning. Greeting friends, yes. Simole, good morning. Ruben, good morning. Good morning, people. Yes, that's so lovely that you're greeting each other. So I like this. Okay. So business plan, absolutely important. Make sure the business model is strong. Make sure you read, if you want to apply for a specific fund, make sure you have all the relevant documentations. Don't think, I know South Africans are creative, something what I really enjoy, okay? But that's then sometimes too creative, okay? So that is... Okay, so really, let me just see. Sorry, I just need to kick out there somebody. Angel, I can't believe that. It is absolutely ridiculous. Let me just see. Okay, so this is my webinar. I'm not too sure. What's wrong with you people? Okay, so you have no idea under my ads. Some people are just, please contact me, DM me, I can help you. And I'm thinking, really? Do your own ad. advertising, so no, don't do these shit. Okay, so specifically if it is anything what has to do with multi-level marketing or investment clubs, most of, I'm not saying everything, but most of the time it's a scam, so, and it is absolutely crazy. So Angel definitely will be blocked here from this page. So I'm not too sure how you see this, but yes, I'm blocking. You have no idea how many times I block people from our Facebook page. They are just trying to contact everybody, selling you some. I wanted to use a not so nice word, but you know what I say, what I mean. Okay, so where are we? We are getting funding ready. Okay. Siboniso, yes, we've done your business plan. Yes, I remember that. I'm looking for mentorship. How can I go about it? Siboniso, the easiest way is definitely connect with Cherise. Okay, she will just set up a meeting between the two of us, and then we just see what do you need. Do you need it once a month, twice a month, and then we just can see how we are definitely able to assist you there. Yeah. And I'm doing these mentorships at the moment one-on-one, because I feel like there are people at different stages. Okay, so, and also marketing is different to business than for business to consumers. So it is difficult for me to do that in group sessions. I love group sessions. I always also enjoy group sessions when I hire some mentors. Okay, because you're learning so much also from other people. But here, for all my clients, I always feel the one-on-one are definitely, we can dive a little bit deeper. It's more individual, so that is definitely something what we can do. So funding readiness, let's go back to this again. Okay, so strong business model. First thing, okay, you need to be absolutely clear about your product, your services, your prices, your cost, your investment. Don't forget that in most cases you also need to repay. It is a loan. Of course, there are some grants available. If there are grants available, we are definitely able to assist. That's not a problem. But it's not that easy, and seldom there's 100% grant. Yeah, for smaller amounts they offer that sometimes. We also, of course, the world is, I mentioned that before, a little bit in turmoil at the moment. And we all don't really know what's gonna happen. But you know what? Concentrate on your own small little world and make sure you're here to set up your business. You're here to grow your business. And whatever happens around you, it's fine. Your business needs to adapt also in the future. So that means now you need to adapt right now. And then you will be competitive, profitable, creating wealth for yourself and for your family. That's why we all started our business. That's entrepreneurship, and just say, I know life will throw a couple of things at me. I'm fine with this. I know I can handle that. Yeah. And Sibonisto is doing the right thing. He said, okay, Dagmar, you obviously have a little bit more experience with the bricks that life is throwing at me and my business. Okay, so, and there was a time, let me just think, roundabout, yes, 8 years ago or something like this, when I thought, okay, you know what? I experienced so much in my life. I know I'm able to handle everything. I don't know the solution to everything. Okay, so, but I know I will be able to figure things out. Yeah. So, and that is a nice emotional state to be in there, so there is no panic. And I know things, I'm always know exactly where Funding Connection is standing, and the other businesses too. So, and I just know, okay, we are all the time on top of it. If I see there are some challenges, I'm immediately able to handle it and say, okay, so what solutions do we have? And then in lots of things it is a little bit of trial and error. Not everything works all the time immediately, so you just need to see what is working at that time. And I usually have a couple of tools available, and until now they're always working. Okay, so and then, so funding readiness also means, of course, you are clear about your business model, you have a strong business plan, you have financial forecast created, a realistic one, okay, not too ambitious, based on some history or on some future agreements, okay. I'd like to understand the key benefits and challenges of securing funding from institutions, from IDC or DTI. Additional is it advisor to apply to multiple agencies simultaneously? Okay. Or is it more strategic to target those that best align with our business model and funding requirements? Okay, Lenny. Okay. So don't just go everywhere. It's frustration. It's frustrating. Okay. So the advantages, DTI is the one who gives out the grants. Okay, so you just need to make sure that you qualify for this grant. And let me tell you, lots of times clients come to me and said, yes, my consultant told me I can apply there. I said, sorry, you don't qualify there. Okay, so please do me a favor. They didn't believe me. I said, do yourself a favor, call them, ask them, tell them this is it. Do I qualify? You know, so, and because people are only reading the heading and not the small print in between, okay, so all the addendums. So that is the challenge. IDC has, for some specific industries, really interesting. They have a textile fund available with a lovely low interest rate, and I think in some cases even a portion as a grant. So I personally love to work with the IDC, but for most of them, of the funds, they require 30% on contribution. You can leverage some from the DTI if you want to. Okay, I'm just talking here in general. Keep in mind, DTI has, I have no idea how many grants. IDC has lots of different funds available, so I'm not too sure which one you really need and want to know about it. The advantage is usually that yes, you can leverage. You may not need surety. Okay, if you have surety, they will definitely take surety. All government institutions will do that. And if you go to a commercial bank, let's say with a startup, you know, they are saying you need, let's say you want 1 million. 500,000 rand is what you need to invest. 500,000 rand you give you as a loan, plus the 500,000 rand you give you as a loan, you need to have some additional surety. Yeah. So that is the advantage. And DTI, of course, the advantage is it's a grant. Yeah. So do that what aligns with your business model. It makes no sense to go to a land bank and want to do property development. Okay, land bank does agriculture. Okay, I hope I answered your question, Lenny. Okay, if there's anything else, just ask that again. Tivulari, my problem is I don't know how to draft a business plan as a new in creating a business to have funds in some institutions. Okay, so yes, having a strong business plan is key to success. Okay, so I still have, I think, 2 in my queue to do for today. I'm assessing business plans, and I would say 99% of them are not good enough. Critical information is missing. They are contradicting themselves. Okay, so in the beginning they say I need 10 million, later on they are talking about 1 million, and then the sales doesn't make sense. Last week I had a business plan where the expenses were higher than the income, and the whoever drafted the business plan didn't see it, so they said, oh, you're making I don't know, 250,000 rand profit a year. Yeah, it was 250,000 rand loss, so times 5 is, I have no idea. So, and that these are the small little bits and pieces. Specifically, the numbers need to make sense in your business, okay? And I'm good with numbers, okay? So I just have a look at it, and it is not a problem for me. I know not everybody is like this, but if you want to run your business, you don't need to know how to do annual financial statements, okay? You don't need to know how to do accounting, but you need to have an idea what's profitable and what's not profitable, yeah? You need to, even if you just do your income on one column, your expenses on one column, and then you just see per month what is left over, does this make sense, yeah? And let me tell you how I'm always sharing this, how I'm running here Funding Connection is we have a daily goal. We know exactly what we need. Number one is I have a break-even point. All my team members know that number, and we always have a goal, what we want to achieve per month. And that means what we want to achieve per day. Yeah? So, and this is something what you also need to make sure that you have that, and you can even calculate this in the beginning, yeah? How many times did I see also businesses, they run their business, and what did they do? Some sort of cookies and treats, all homemade in a small little professional kitchen, okay? So, and their bestseller was just making a loss because they have not figured out, okay, these are the ingredients, okay, and it was only about the ingredients. We didn't even add the salaries, the wages, for the electricity. I think the packaging was included, and the price for this was higher than the selling price. And this is critical. You need to have that in place. It sounds overwhelming in the beginning, okay, I understand this. That's also why my advice to everybody who wants to start a business, start with only a few products, yeah? Funding Connection, I only started in the beginning with application support. And then I saw the business plans and I thought, oh shish, I'll never ever get any application done. I need to draft the business plans, okay? And then and all these other services we now offering is all add on, because we saw how we can additionally help our clients to get where they want to be, yeah? So that's why we do lots of the marketing, the designing, company profiles, investor pitch decks. Don't do this in the beginning. Don't offer everything. Concentrate only on a few services or products, because you need to have your calculations down. You know, I know exactly how long my team needs for drafting a business plan, yeah? I know exactly how long my team needs to fill out all the applications, compile all the documents, sitting there and making sure that the business plan and the documentations are all consistent. I know these things. And it is, I know for you it sounds like, hey Dagmar, you're talking about Funding Connection, but it's the same for you. You know, what we are doing is a service, but it does not matter if you do a product, if you're baking something, if you're manufacturing something, yeah? So you need to have a hold on your costs. You need to be clear about this. Lenny, yes, of course, there will be budget reforms. South Africa needs to do that. Okay, so I know everybody is now up in arms with this. Okay, so there will be changes. The normal process is there is a budget, there's a specific fund with 20 pages rules and regulations. They put a specific amount to it, and when this amount is empty, then they have a look if how they want to restructure this. They evaluate it. Did they meet the objectives or not? Yeah. So there will be. I'm also expecting some changes, but the funds they are at the moment available and still open. This money is still allocated. Okay, so just don't wait until now there are some changes. I personally would, my recommendation is do it now. This is just for you also to understand, this is nothing new or unexpected internationally, all the loans and grants also in Germany, in the US, or wherever you want to be, it is working like this. Yeah, government creates a specific fund. They have objectives. They think about how they reach this objective. They allocate the budget to it, the money to it, and then when it's out, when it's gone, the budget is empty and burst. Then they have a look. Okay, what do we do now? Yeah. So there is. Yes, you just need, and you know what? At the end of the day, let me tell you how I see that really is. Your business should be profitable in the first place. Okay? So, and if you think you only can start a business because you need a grant, your business model is not strong enough. Then there are some screws you need to just change, okay? And just need to make sure that you are profitable. I've seen that so many times, then people forgot that even in Germany, okay, so somebody said, oh, I'm making a profit, really great, and I had a look at it, oh God, really, I can't believe that. So we are doing business plans. I will definitely not allow anybody else here to promote their own services. I can't believe this. What's wrong with you people, So yes, we can definitely assist you with the business plan. I'm sure you all know that, and we know what we are doing. We are not a fly-by-night. We're having the experience, we're getting the feedback. I'm doing this for over 15 years here in South Africa, so yes. Where did I? Okay, so make sure your business itself is profitable, yeah? And you are, I agree, South Africans' interest rate are crazy high, yeah? I understand this. And in comparison definitely to Germany, so it has something to do with the higher inflation rate South Africa has in comparison to Europe and the US. But that means you just need to sharpen your pencil and see who are your clients, who are your customers, how much do you need to charge to make sure that you are profitable and able to repay the loan. Alex, what do you look at before drafting cash flow projections? Okay, so Alex, our financial forecast is the 5-year is 20, 21, 22 pages. Okay, so and everything is connected. I have a look at the total investment amount. For what do you need the money? I'm having a look at your monthly expenses. Okay, I'm having a look at how many units you're selling per month. I'm having a look at how much are you selling your units for, how much does your unit cost, raw material, how much are the salaries and wages you pay, and the positions. And then of course, repayment of the loan over 5 or 10-year, interest rate, all these things, the information we need. I know, I am aware, for a startup there's lots of thumb sucking. Okay, I know this. But We have done so many business plans. We can benchmark it against others, and then we can ask you, really? You think you need 60 people to manufacture 4 units a day? Is this really realistic? And then they think, no. Realistic if you want to build a Ferrari, maybe. Okay, so then you need lots of people, big space to be able to handle this. Or somebody says, I need 100 square meter office, and they only have one staff member, or they have 100 staff members. So these are, we really questioning everything. We are using, I'm always saying common sense, okay, so, but I think also my husband always say, no, it's not common sense, Dagmar, it's experience. Okay, so we just have the expertise and experience in just questioning, and like I said, numbers is easy for me. You just have a look at, does this make sense? Yeah, I hope, Alex, I was able to answer that. What provisions do funding institutions typically offer for working capital in the manufacturing sector? Are there specific funding structures or criteria business should be aware of when applying for working capital support? Sorry, Lenny, that's too general. It's a little bit like, buy me a vehicle because I want to I want to travel to Cape Town. Yes, so that is not good. The information is definitely not okay. Yeah, so I would love to have a Porsche. My husband, I think, would prefer a Harley Davidson, I think, so yes, you can try Morkel. Okay, so not too sure his experience, and I have seen crazy prices also for business plans. When people are telling me this, and I'm thinking, that's absolutely ridiculous. We know what we're doing. We charged, I don't know, the one was, I think they paid over 60,000 and ours would have been 25,000. And they were not able to get any funding with their 60,000 rand. Okay, so... Okay, raw material and consumables. That is, yeah, no, you can apply for that. That's not a problem. Yeah. So in some cases they say then that is a short-term loan, and then there is a long-term loan for assets. The most financiers will definitely finance that, Lenny. Yeah. Okay. So, I hope this was really insightful for you. If you need any help with anything, just feel free to contact us. Let me just send you here my link, .co/contact. Okay, and then Cherise is there, Kamal is also with her on the phone, and they are all able to just advise you. And if you definitely need, Lenny, you obviously have a specific fund there in mind. If there's anything really specific you want to know, I highly recommend just set up a meeting with me. I know I charge for it. It's 790 Rand for the 45-minute meeting. And and then we just can dive into detail, just see which grant, which loan would be most suitable for you to apply for. Okay, I'm wishing you all an unbelievable, successful new week, and we may see us in between. Otherwise, we see us next week. Take care. Bye.